How's it going, guys? I'm finally able to come back at you with a brand new battle video. I've also got a different mic, so let me know if you actually notice a little bit of a difference. I mean, if it's better, if it's worse, I guess just leave a comment. But for now, I streamed, what was it, like last week? It says on the day, like the 27th. These are the, I actually uploaded it the same day. And then Joey contacted me like half an hour after the stream ended, and he was like, hey, if you have any battle videos, let me know, so that way I can get them all recorded and get them sent back to you. And I was like, wow, that's great. So I'm looking at like 6 or 7 videos that are all in really good quality. So I've got a good stock for like the beginning of December. Major shout out to him once again, because I've just grown really spoiled to how good this looks. It's just great. So this is at the point in time where I still haven't really EV'd a lot of things. So you're going to see a really big combination of like the same 5 to 6 to 10 Pokemon. I finally got like over 30 EV'd, so we'll see a little bit of variety in future videos. But as for like the next 5 or 6 that I upload, it's pretty much going to be a lot of the same shit. But I do have Klefki, you know, it's just a sub, it's the light screen, the thing, and then Hitmonchan looks really cool in this generation. Like the boxing idling animation they put in it, I think that is a really nice attention to detail right there. But I set up the light screen because A, I don't have to reflect, B, I have a sub, I might as well not waste it. So I get to go into that, and then I get to go into Arcanine, who actually kind of buffets the opposing attack stat anyways, so I'm good on both ends of the spectrum. And he goes for a Fire Punch to try to break my sub anyway, and it turns out it only does like 15 damage to Arcanine. Arcanine don't give a shit about fire attacks, especially physical fire attacks. But this is not the fully defensive one that you guys have grown to know and love. This is just a fully offensive one. I was waiting for somebody to trade me a bold one. I do have a bold one, I just have to rebreed kids, but I'd rather breed new things first before I breed duplicates of old ones. So I figure we'll just run with an all-out offensive Arcanine for now. Look at how much it does to Hitmontop. God damn it, that's so cool. But I take so much recoil because of Flare Blitz and because of, I guess, Rocky Helmet. I mean, he does have a pretty big spike on his head, so it kind of makes sense that that'd be there. But I take a lot of damage just from this encounter, just from like recoil and really other stupid shit. I think the Fake Out is the only attack he goes for on me, and I'm now under half HP just from attacking it. So I could have gone for close combat, but I didn't know how much it would have ended up doing to it. Whether or not it would have taken it out. Crit absolutely didn't matter based on how much the first one did and no lefties and all that stuff. I think I do have an attack drop mixed in there somewhere too, and this is an Adamant Arcanine. If you have not used Arcanine yet at all, / in this generation, get you one. They're great. They look really cool. Azumarilla's going to come in though, and it is a hard counter to my variant because I ran Crunch in the last generation for Chandelure in UU. And I don't have Wild Charge as a direct result. I also don't want to stay in to take an Aqua Jet, so I got no business being here at all. But I'm going to T-Wave because, hey, you know what? If he gets paralyzed while going for a Belly Drum or anything like that, that's the thing that can happen. He ends up going for a Superpower instead, though, to try to do a pretty good amount of damage. I'm guessing he doesn't have any other Water Stab other than Aqua Jet, which is why he ended up going for that. And he just ends up switching out. I thought he could have gotten the kill with the Aqua Jet here, even after the attack drop. But he just decides to go straight out into Hitmonchan. I'm going to set up a layer of spikes just because I knew I was more than likely going to end up dying anyway. So, Light Screen was off here. It's an excellent opportunity to just death fodder this thing on this turn because I know I'll be faster than it. Even if he wants, I think even if he wants to go for Bullet Punch, I might still be faster than it, or I might still be able to take the hit. Just because it is an unstab resisted priority hit, it won't do that much. But get to go into Gengar. We also learned the news about Mega Gengar being banned today, so that Shiny Ghastly I just recently got is completely pointless to me, so I'll probably trade that off later. Complete side tangent that I just remembered happened, but goes into this. I do not know why you went, dude. That's how much this play confused me, that he went into his Meowstic on my Gengar, and it turns out it's actually faster. It is crazy fast. It's faster than 110. Is what I'm picking up from here. I mean, I'm pretty sure I EV'd my Gengar correctly, because this is supposed to be timid with max speed, but I guess Meowstic is just that damn fast. Still outclassed by Alakazam, but hey, just get to take it out with the Shadow Ball. This is the sub-disable set. It works really well against Mega Kangaskhan on paper, and I've seen it in practice as well. It works out great, but it's one of the only things that can stand up to it. And I figured, hey, if I'm going to make something, I'm not going to try to fish for HP Fire on a Ghastly. I might as well just import it over, because that's the only other set. I'll use the Life Orb set with HP Fire on it, but this is just a sub-disable set. I might make another fully offensive set later, but No, like I said, I'm going to work on new pokes before I work on duplicates of ones I already have. So just go for Shadow Ball, because I know the worst he can do to me is potentially a Play Rough or an Aqua Jet like he did there. But I'm just going to go into my, my freaking, Chestnut. Right here. This is actually a pretty good opportunity to set up a sub and to scout whether or not he has the Play Rough, because otherwise I wall him pretty well. I haven't seen anything other than Aqua Jet or Superpower, I believe, so I'm just going to go for a Seed Bomb. I thought I was going to go for a sub. I guess I just didn't want to mess around with the possibility of Play Rough or Fish for the Para. Either or, that's fine. I don't know if I actually want to stay in on this thing. This scared me so bad. I forgot about this. Okay, so Mega Alakazam, I didn't really think was that big of a threat. So I was like, okay, no fucking problem. I'll just take it out with something else later. And it turns out he traces my Bulletproof. So I cannot touch him with Gengar. I'm pretty sure he's naturally faster anyway, but it was still something scary to look at. And the only reason I lift that is because of the screen. And then it turns out that I missed Stone Edge. I'm pretty sure Bulletproof blocks Seed Bomb, which is why I didn't end up going for it. And then Low Sweep. I probably should have gone for the Low Sweep just to make it easier for Gengar to... I think that's why I didn't. That's why I didn't go for Low Sweep, because Gengar could not do anything about it. And I misplay this a little bit in that I should have saved this thing to clean up instead of just doing damage right now. I end up wasting Arcanine in this way because I decide, hey, I'm just going to get the damage off right now. And then it turns out that he just takes me out with a Psychic, and then I think I go into something else to finish it off that I think can possibly take the hit. I honestly don't remember. What do I do? Oh, I have Sash Roserade. So what I should have done is I should have done whatever I could have with Roserade and then just finished it off with Arcanine. But he didn't set up Hazard, so I do still have my Focus Sash, and I'm just going to go for a Leaf Storm and take him out. I probably could have taken him out from where he was before without the Exchange Speed. I just kind of didn't know how much bulk he got. He dropped all those spoons, man. That's a pain in the ass. Hitmonchan's going to come in and I believe just finish me off with a Bullet Punch. I don't know if he doesn't have Mach Punch or just chooses to go for Bullet Punch. I guess Bullet Punch is a nice thing for fairies and shit right now, so not going to judge either way. Anyway, Gengar's going to come back in. I think it might die to a Bullet Punch as well. Maybe. No, doesn't quite do the job. Just going to go for Shadow Ball. I potentially could have disabled, but I don't know what's the deal with this Hitmonchan, if it's actually, like, choice or not. I don't see Life Orb. I don't see anything like that. I don't think I've seen it switch up moves, so if I disabled, that could have been fun. It just wasn't really something that occurred to me at the time, so I figured I'd just get some damage off on it. And I go into my last, which actually happens to be my Tyrantrum. And I switched the item up on this from Leftovers in the stream to Life Orb, and Life Orb works out a lot better. This thing is pretty damn bulky, just naturally. So I'm just going to go for Dragon Claw, take it out. And the last Pokemon that's left is a Breloom. So I'm thinking, oh, I've already lost. That actually kind of really sucks. But it turns out that his Breloom is not the Technician one. It looks like it's the Poison Heal one because he did not go for the Mach Punch and just ends up dying to a Strong Jaw boosted Fire Fang, because that's what I have to hit Grass types, and that turns out to be the game. So cool. I don't know. I honestly thought I was supposed to lose that one, but that was the thing that happened. If you guys enjoyed it, though, you can leave a like rating, comment, subscribe, do your thing. I'm looking at like 5 or 6 other videos I have on my desktop, plus I'll try to get some more battles going on later this week. We're getting into a point in time where I'm going to start working a lot more just because it is the holiday season. But I'll do what I can in terms of battles, get them to you whenever I can. Like I said, at least 1 a week, hopefully 2, depending on what my schedule looks like and what I have going on. Anyway, that should do it, so I'll catch you guys on the next one. Later.